Okay, if I did everything right, I should live. Let's do some about chat here. That should work a little better. At least for me. Let's see, am I actually live? That is the question. Okay, that says I'm live, so that seems good. Can get deleted. That needs to go. Then we can delete, or we can actually do what I set out to do. So, one of the things I wanted to do today while we're kind of sitting here in silence is I wanted to show off some of the commercials from Majora's Mask. Because a lot of them were kind of a trip, to be honest. Like they were something else. Uh, so let's go ahead and do that. Set that up. So this is first one is the Japanese commercial, just to give some context as to how different the streamscape or the how differently they advertise this depending on where you were from. Okay, so let's just do window capture. Sure. There we go. That'll work. Don't want it to block me. Okay. So here we go. So already you can kind of see a bit of a lighter tone, but nothing too dramatic. Now, imagine, if you will, it is about you're a small child of about, I don't know, let's say 7 or 8. It's about 3 o'clock, like somewhere between 11 to 3 o'clock at night, and you're awake because you can't sleep because you have sleep issues. Now imagine one of these bad boys comes on.
Radio Zelda is now transmitting.
Oh, he's playing. He's playing. I knew it.
Just a reminder, 72 hours remaining until the end of the world.
I'll get out of the way.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Local time 12:30, and if you're listening,
He's gonna make it. I know he's gonna make it.
I'm not sure how to say this, but there's just not a lot of time left.
You think he's gonna make it?
I hope so.
And hey, listen, kid, I don't know if you can hear me, but you're all we've got. So good luck. Play hard. Win this one, will you?
Though I walk through the valley of death, I shall fear no evil.
You've been tuned into Radio Zelda.
Fear no evil.
The
Goodbye. You're listening to Radio Zelda,
Night's falling. This isn't good.
and with less than 6 hours left,
He's almost got it.
I think we should take some phone calls. Hello, caller?
Hello?
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead. We're listening.
I just...
Believe in the boy.
Mom, I love you. And Dad, I miss you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I hope that kid wins. I really do.
Hey, kid.
I'm using all my minutes.
We're all pulling for you. So if you're listening, hang in there. I know you got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Waiting for the moon to drop.
Don't forget, it's all about the weight of the moon.
Do you believe in angels?
This has been a broadcast of Radio Zelda.
Hush, little baby, don't you cry.
Good night, kid.
Like, seriously, what kind of a commercial is that? To be playing at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And the other one I remember wasn't much better. Like, check this one out. This one I remember playing more often.
One home. Rated E for everyone.
Like, that was your 3 a.m. ass commercial to scare the crap out of you into playing some Happy Zelda game. I say Happy Zelda game, but this game has been kind of anything but, really. Alright. No shit. I popped out the wrong chat. There we go. Hello, Eris. How are you today? I hope you are well. Yeah, this game is a little bit far from a Happy Zelda experience, but still, it's a game that's intended for children. Alright, we want to actually do a couple of things. First we want to do this, and then we want to play Song of Time backwards. I'm doing okay. I got up a little bit later than I wanted to, but otherwise, can't complain. I managed to get that thumbnail done in time. I was kind of surprised about that. But I had a pretty good idea of what I wanted to do. So I think for now what we're going to do is we're going to knock out a few masks early on. Because we've got a bunch of tools to work with. And there's a couple of masks I'd like to get to make things, the next section, a little bit easier. That's true, there were not really any rules. The only thing meant for kids really meant is that it didn't have any violence or any, like, graphic depictions of violence. No blood or gore or anything like that. Oh, is he mad at me because I have a bunny hood on? I want to deposit rupees. Oh, I don't want to deposit rupees. I want to withdraw. I'm a dumbass. So far, things on the streaming site for YouTube seem to be a little bit strange. Like, there's some things in places that are just kind of weird, but I think it's just a matter of, like, you know, someone moved my cheese kind of scenario. Alright, I have to be a Goron for this. We need a powder keg. We're also probably going to want some arrows and some other supplies. I'm actually utilizing my cash this time instead of just running out in the field and grabbing everything I need. Okay. Now, I can deposit whatever I didn't use. And anything else I'll just get out in the field. So today, the plan, or at least this cycle, what we're planning is to get a Pona and the Stone Mask, as well as the access to Chateau Romani. We can do all of that today. I will be, in this cycle, I will be ecstatic. This. Here. I ain't waiting for no bomb to explode. I could have gotten a piece of heart if I had done the at the dog racing ranch, but I didn't do the Skulltula house yet. Now we get to see this cutscene again. Hey, and you're not lobotomized. I won't say my name. My name is of no importance. I'll say my name. Great, now I'm Grasshopper. Tonight, they are coming. And there's some freaky looking aliens, man. Oh boy. God. See if I can't get all these Alamaus. And this is one advantage that the map has for this, because it'll actually show you directly on your map where everything is, and this is why the map is a lot better in MM than in Ocarina. The fucking aliens in this look like the Flatwoods monster. If you've ever seen that. I like how she just knows this song. Oh shit. Fucking control stick. There we go. So now we got our horse back. And apparently Link also forgot this song too. The kid can learn to play a song if he hears it twice, but he can't, it doesn't stay in long-term memory. It only lasts for one adventure, and then he forgets it. Okay, I don't remember what time exactly it starts. So in the meantime, what we'll do is we'll actually go get the red potion and get ourselves another mask. Actually, I'm gonna need money for that, so I'll go grab money first, then get a red potion, then get a mask. But we got Epona back. And that does actually open up a couple of areas. What is the fastest way to cash? Probably going into the sewer area and grabbing that $100 down there. Oh, thank God it auto-inputs the code now. Before, in the N64 version, you actually had to manually input the code every fucking time. Let's see if I can't snipe this spider dickhead. And he's down. Alright, cash got. Now it's off to get a red potion. Oh, apparently I have to be outside for that. I wasn't sure if they changed that for this or not, because in Ocarina, you also had to be roughly outside in order to use any of the warp songs, but some of the settings that I use in Ocarina of Time randomizers allow you to just play a warp song wherever. Second coffee. Want Southern Swamp. I always mix up Southern Swamp and Woodfall as to whichever one I want to go to. I don't know why I'm grabbing this fairy. I'm probably not going to use it, but here we are. There is also a trade sequence that you can do with some of the Deku scrubs that you see around. But since it's only for a piece of heart, and it's a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, red it's only 20 rupees? Damn. Thought it'd be worth more. We can get a blue potion by going into the Lost Woods and using the pig mask. That's pretty much the only use for the pig mask. Is pretty much just get a mushroom so that you can get blue potion. All of the masks do have a technical secondary function that they can serve, but it's for the very end of the game to get the final mask. And that's it. Okay, we got that. We need to actually play this song. You think they'd put a little saddle on Epona here, but they didn't. Poor Link's ass must be completely, like, destroyed by the end of this adventure. Then again, I don't really use the horse very much because Epona sucks a lot. I don't like using Epona. But you are technically invincible while riding her. Okay. Case in point why I don't like using her. There you go. I believe he's over here. These freaky little things, man. She had one what? I'm sorry, I'm not following. Fuck! Oh, hey, Pierre's here. That dying man was just like, please give me a potion, anything to heal my wounds, and I just fucking drank it right in front of him like a dumbass. Oh, a saddle, yeah. Adult Epona had a saddle, but child Epona didn't. And I think they just ripped that model out and they never bothered to make a... They either didn't bother to, or they didn't have time to make a saddle. I don't know what it is lately, but I have been so sleepy the past, like, couple of days. Okay. Let's try this again. And I don't think she'll sell to a Goron. Let's find out. Yeah, see, we only sell potions to humans only. Fucking racist ass old bitch. Luckily the potions aren't expensive. This. I like how it's already, like, blazing hot where you are, and it snowed today for us. Oh, hey, we got 64 fucking rupees! On the Nintendo 64! I don't want to bother talking to you. You can fuck right off. Use my Goron privilege. Yeah, but yeah, usually like high heat will make people kind of sleepy. 34 degrees Celsius, Jesus. That's like a blazing hot summer day here. Like that's almost like the upper limit for our temperature. And you just got that casually in March. That's nuts. And of course you couldn't make the second fucking jump. Fucking stupid ass video game horse. There we go. The thing's got one job, and it's to... This time we're gonna speak to him first. Impressive as a stone. Damn. There you go. This time I'm not gonna drink it in front of you. Now I can be as unimpressive as a stone. So this just makes it so that enemies ignore you. So see how these guys would normally be like, "Ah, get him!" And if I do this, and he sees me, he's like, "Ah, get him!" But with this mask on, they're like, "I don't see nothing." So there's some pretty broken tools if you know where to find them in Majora's Mask. It's just a matter of finding them. Go away, we don't have no hookshot right now. Okay, we want the Milk Road. Let's see, what else can I get in the meantime? Oh, I can call Epona and do a race. And not just any race, but a special race to see who's the fastest. I can't help but quote that every time the concept of a race comes up. The stupid line from Sonic Riders, actually. It did say Milk Road, because there are two farmers here. There's the Romani Ranch, which has their cows, and there's these guys, who don't seem to have any cows. They have 2 horses on the ranch, but they sell milk. I will not be buying their milk. He insulted our horse. Well, we gotta show him up in a race now. This is our stupid horse. Only we're allowed to insult it. Look at the fucking mules they're rocking. Damn it. want to do this in one go. Yes. Yeah! The wandering ninja spirits who appear at Akana once wore this. I'm sure nothing bad can come from this. And I'm sure those guys aren't very suspicious at all. They're just called the Suspicious Gorman Brothers. I mean, when you have a reputation for being suspicious... And, I wonder how that boulder got in front of this fine ranch, anyway. Probably not important. Does she actually say what time we need to be here by? No. Tonight at 2. Okay. We're gonna want Epona for this, so we better summon her now. Also, I like how she uses, like, her own bow model. Like, we have this thing. Hers is a little bit closer to the Ocarina of Time model, but not quite, because the Ocarina of Time one had like a blue wrapping in the middle. Also, don't dry fire the bow. That's not a good idea. Alright, so... First, we actually want to uninvert time. That way, time flows normally so that we get to daylight faster. When we do this. I like how the dog is frozen in place, but Romani is not. She's just running around being a child. Dog frozen in place. Let's just say 10. Let's see. Anything else I really need? No, not really, just a bunch of arrows. Chicken. So we gotta protect these 3 cows on this whole ranch. Plus this milk. So, one of the things that makes this ranch so special is they are the only supplier of Chateau Romani, which is some fancy-ass milk, like rich people milk. And it's implied to have a bit of alcohol in it of some kind. Because kids aren't normally allowed to have access to it. But right before the end, on day 3, Romani's sister will actually give her some. Presumably to dull the pain from, you know, being crushed to death by a moon. But in game, it has a very interesting side effect to it. It gives us infinite magic. So this larger magic bar, kind of pointless when you can just buy fancy milk and then you have infinite magic. And infinite magic is better than more magic. It's so weird playing this game with a much more precise system for controlling your time. It lasts until you reset, until you go back in time. So it can quickly become part of your, like, routine. Okay. Now where did the horse get to? Did I not? Here we go. It's Alamau time. Get on the damn horse, you Venus. Luckily, it only takes one arrow to knock him out. No, stop going backwards, you damn horse. I will be impressed if I can do this first try. Because this used to take me a couple tries to do. But knowing that I don't have to spend nearly as long doing it now because of the inverted Song of Time, I used to keep that on while this was going, which effectively doubled the amount of time you had to keep up with this gauntlet. And I think I'm in the perfect position. The only thing I need to do is keep an eye on my arrow count. Good thing I got the expanded quiver, huh? And as soon as 6 hits, they all vanish. Later, fuckers! No cows today. We just got regular ass milk. More importantly, I think we got a bottle. And now that her sister isn't completely brain fucked, Romani will actually, or what's her name, Crimea? I don't remember her name. Romani's sister will actually let us continue on with this quest. And there is a whole other quest to go to get a mask, which gets us the Chateau Romani. Oh, let's see. Where is she? Is she in the barn or is she in the house? 6 o'clock this evening, if you'd like. And we would absolutely like to join her. You get a free ride into town, and I'm sure nothing suspicious will happen. No, must have played an extra note. Now, in the base game, you would have to just be here at 6. But we have the advantage of being able to pick our exact time. So now we just have to kill 2 in-game hours, which is roughly a couple minutes. Having NPCs on such a... I know they wanted to have NPCs on a very strict schedule like this since Ocarina, but they couldn't get it done in time, and they wanted to, like, originally MM didn't have a 3-day clock limit. They wanted to have it so that it worked based off of your in-game time, because it would use the 64 disk drive that Nintendo had made, but because it failed over in Japan, they had to switch development over from that to making it a cartridge-based game, and the only way they could keep the time frame sort of thing is to kind of limit it based off of like a 3-day cycle sort of. That's where the idea of the 3-day cycle started anyway, from what I understand. Is just following along that limitation. That is... Alright. I like how there's just like a steering wheel. I would love a ride. Broken bottles everywhere. It sounds suspicious. And she has no idea what's going on with the moon, other than that it's getting suspiciously huge. Boy, get your bow. Some more suspicious activity. And we have to take a shortcut around. Not really a shortcut, we have to take the long way around. Doesn't this look like the track, the racetrack we were just on, with those Gorman brothers? How interesting. Through ugly country. Damn. I do understand. Oh no, some suspicious characters! Good thing she has infinite arrows. I wonder who these characters could be. Get back, you fuckwit. Fuck, they broke one of the bottles. We only needed one to survive. Well, we're out of ugly country. Now we can go to the exclusive milk bar. Rad. I don't think there's anything else we can really do in this time. So I think I'm gonna deposit my rupees, go back in time, get another mask on day 1 that we missed out on. And then we'll continue the main quest. Yeah, these random, like, farmer-looking dudes are, like, mediocre farmers are somehow tougher than demons in dungeons. And there goes all our stuff. Now, first and foremost, what we need is some arrows. But I think if luck is on my side, I can get some arrows just over here. In this grass. Or I can just get money for arrows, that works too. Let's try it again. Wow, still no arrows. Not even big money. How am I supposed to do a big spendy if I don't get big money? Oh, right, he won't talk to me if I have a mask on.
Hi.
Oh, this will be enough rupees. Or enough arrows. Enough rupees spent. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. I believe we want to head to North Clocktown. And first, I will be right back. Okay, I have returned. Yeah, I can imagine why you'd be scared, especially after recent events with people we know. Okay, I think I want to make it about close to midnight, so we'll make it about 10 o'clock or so. Because I believe it's midnight when this goes down, but I don't know the exact time. Okay, fuckface is still here, which is a good sign. Now we just have to wait for Grandma Moses to show up. No, this is how you break the fucking balloon, you dingus. No, I don't want to play hide and seek with you. What's he doing? He's not doing anything suspicious. Really? Yeah. I'm sure he's not suspicious at all. Thanks for the welcome backs. Okay, she should be coming any minute now. There she is. He's not doing anything suspicious. Just robbing old ladies. Not anymore, he ain't. Can't even shoot him. Later, dude. And that guard, whole time, did fucking nothing. He saw this little old lady get mugged and did nothing. So instead, she gives us a mask. The blast mask. It blows up in our face. Thanks, old lady. Like, literally, blows up in our face. The good news is we always have an emergency bomb now. And now I'm gonna make it day, get another mask, and maybe a bomb bag. I think this is when the mayor's place is open. Damn it. It's more common, I think, in a speed run than in anything else. But as far as I know, that is the only use for that mask, is that it is an emergency bomb. Oh. Let's go get our $100 while we wait. Actually, no, it's already open. Never mind. Oompa Loompas are real! Sorry, that was a very rude thing to say to that person. It was very real. So, her son, Cafe, has disappeared about a month ago. Sure, we can go look for him. And here's another mask. She just has a mask of her son's face. This is one we won't use for a while because in order to, it is a full 3-day cycle for the conclusion to that mask. And there are 2 full 3-day cycles for it, too. I guess something else we can do, too, is actually do this. See if we can't cheese this. Look at all the fucking gold she's got! Is the rupee backed by gold? God damn it. Stupid ass mazes. If you are fast enough, you can kind of cheese this. But it's kind of a pain in the ass to do. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time. If that doesn't work, then I'm just gonna go back in time. Because I'm out of rupees, and I don't feel like grabbing more for this. For this piece of heart. Okay, how did I even get in here? Stupid ass fucking mazes. I could barely solve this maze even if it wasn't a pop-up bullshit. asshole made this? Alright, fuck him. See you in 2000 never, bitch. Cause we going back in time. Oh no, the like 20 rupees or whatever I had left. I think it was like 10 rupees or something. I don't know. It wasn't much. Okay. Let's go get some cash. Well, first, slow down time. Let's see, what's our mess collection even looking like? Oh yeah, we got quite a few. Slowly getting there. Let's see, I want to first do this. Already gonna utilize the blast mask. Not today. And the fun thing with the blast mask is because the explosion is just in front of your shield usually, you don't take damage if you have your shield out and you hit explode. So you can negate the only downside to using it just by holding out your shield. No, I wanted C down, or D-pad down. You're the milk bar, right? Only from 10 p.m. Okay. Well, we don't really need magic for what we're about to do anyway, so let's just fucking leave. Said leave. There we go. We do need a Epona for this. And we are about to get our next mask pretty early. Oh, I wanted to be down there. No, I still need the horse. Get back on it. It is not explained why the moon has a human face on it, other than to just look fucking creepy. Actually, before I go here... Is there a piece of heart down here? There is, I think it's in one of the beehives. Yeah, there it is. Oh, but we can't sink down yet because we don't have our next mask. Now we get to the crusty ocean. Where we get to meet a musician. There he is, right now. Typical musician. Just a couple of days before a great big fucking concert. And he's lying half dead in the ocean. But first I want to get the Zowl statue. And maybe deal with you, see if you've got any new maps. And now his knees are powdered milk. Let's see. Already got the one for Great Base, so we'll get the one for Stone Tower. Alright, let's get this famous guitarist out of here, out of this water. Kind of clean him up, get him back on the road. I do make jokes, but he has actually been implied to have had the crap beaten out of him by pirates. I'm sure he's fine. The Zora Band? What is this, the Zora Band? I like how you can just say, no, I won't listen. And his final message is in song. Heal your soul, eh? Hey, Mikau! You alright there, bud? No, that's the wrong song. I want... Okay. And he's dead in front of us. But hey, free mask. Alright, well that was a little fucked. And this is almost all the transformation masks in the game. But first, this horrifying image. So, I can't iterate this enough. They made the stupid decision in the 3DS version to make this use magic. Just fucking plain as shit swimming. In this game, I can hold the shield button, that uses magic. This also attacks things. But just plain as balls ass fucking swimming, no. Apparently, it is too much energy for a fucking fish man to swim. That he needs to have extra abilities in order to fucking swim. I will never let that go. Also, it replaces our iron boots. So now we can walk around here. And we have 2 boomerangs. And a shield fin. We are going to need this for Gunner for later. Well, the thing is the magic bar already has plenty of use because of all the arrows that you use throughout the game. And plus, this is actually really powerful. And I like how the Gerudo are just a gang of pirates in this. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about them. There's no ambiguity. They're just pirates. We're not going to be using the bunny hood much, but we are going to be using the Goron for just hitting this switch. You bet your ass that I loved the Goron fucking mask, or the Zora mask when I played this as a kid. I loved anything that gave you, like, movement abilities. And being able to just, like, flip out of the water a bit when you're playing as Zora was so entertaining to me. Like, there was a lot of fun movement options in this game between the Goron and Zora. Let's see. Up. I think I messed this up a little bit. It's a slight maze. Oh, it absolutely was a lot better than boots on, boots off. Because you don't have to go into a fucking menu every time you want to put the boots on and off. Oh shit. No! Now I gotta loop around again. Like, if anything, if they wanted to make this, like, swimming use magic, they should have a speed up function tied to this. Like, that I could imagine. That makes sense to me. Like, going faster than a normal Zora, utilizing your magic abilities. But just being able to swim, again, you're playing as a fucking fish. Alright, I'll drop that for now. Just so that this playthrough isn't just me bitching about the abilities of fish. Go here, steal some of their cash. Don't mind if I do. Why are you leaving $20 at the bottom of a pool of water? I don't know, but you know what? It's none of my business. Okay, want that. Does that also open that? No, it does not. It's this that opens that. Can I break these with just a punch? I can. There we go. 3 pieces of heart. I'm gonna want some arrows. So, if I recall correctly, there's about 3, maybe 4. Oh, did I just go backwards? No, I didn't. There's about 3. Oh my god, I'm a fucking moron. There's about 3 or 4 Zora eggs we need to find here. And we only got 3 bottles, which means we have to make a return trip at some point. Okay, luckily all the puzzles are pretty dirt simple. But once we do this little underground section, we never have to do it again because of an item that we actually get in this area. And we don't have to worry about the stealth section because we have the stone mask now. Over this, now surface. Getting a little low on magic, actually. I don't think we need magic for anything here. Actually, what's this? Is this just... Okay, it's just nothing. As I said, I'm not as familiar with this one as I am Ocarina, just because this has... While I like this game a lot, there's a bit more of an inertia to it for me as to starting a playthrough. Just because there's a lot more things where I'm like, oh, I don't feel like doing that. Then I think there is in, say, Ocarina. Part of it is just because of the time crunch that you get, and just the anxiety of a time crunch and having to manage your time well. Not that it's really that much of a deal. We can actually look out their telescope. Look at these bitches. I guess this is supposed to be your hint that this is how you do that. How is Link able to do that with the telescope? Like, that was like a crane shot and everything. That was very edited. I don't know if this picture's gonna work, so we're just gonna use the stone masking to get a better picture. Post N64 era? That's a good question. I would say Breath of the Wild, probably Wind Waker, and this is in no particular order. That has to work. I'd say Minish Cap as well. Minish Cap was surprisingly good. I'd even say like A Link Between Worlds was really good. I liked a lot more of the handheld Zeldas. Because I also did like a lot of the Zeldas that came after N64 era, but none of them I've gone back to as much as the N64 era ones. Insert the picture of Snake smiling after seeing the beehive. Sea snakes? Snacks? So we have 4 eggs here that we need to get. And 3 eggs in the ocean we need to find. So, more fuckery from the imp that stole Majora's mask. Bees! Go, my bee drill! Must be psychic type because they're horribly allergic to bees. Then again, I think a bee that big, I think anybody would be allergic to. Maybe not anaphylactic shock allergic, but you know, everybody would try to avoid those bees if they could. But that's what you get for neglecting a beehive that's started inside your fucking like main area. What is this, a throne room? How pretentious can you get? I don't know, would you call this a throne? This looks more like a couch. But we have the hook shot. And unlike a previous Zelda game, this is automatically the long shot. Oh. Oh, he's eager. See, we want this. I wonder if you can step in their soup. Come on. Oh, you're not gonna let me step in the soup like in Ocarina? In Ocarina, there's like 20 bucks hidden in the soup. Maybe I just need to be a little bit taller. Aww. No foot soup for today. The last thing anybody would want is pirate suit, foot soup. Okay. Now we get to explore the rest of this godforsaken place. Or we go back, drop off this egg, and come back because we still need to fill up. We only have 3 bottles. Anyway. Hello. And then... Fine. It's all fine. This is part of the plan. Hey, you smelly boat wench. Come here. Come get me. I'm a fish. There we go. Quickest way out. This was another area where I got really horribly stuck. Trying to figure, like, a lot of the main quest is very cryptic in this, so you end up finding out things more of the side activities to do in this game, just by virtue of wandering around. I'm so glad these things are a lot easier to kill than in Ocarina. I didn't want money, I wanted magic. Okay, we'll drop off this, and actually, before we do that... Well, we're gonna do what we should have done in the first place. We're gonna go hang out with some beavers. Because they'll give us a bottle. And a heart piece, but, you know, more importantly, a bottle. Which would have been better to get before I started doing this, but, you know, hindsight is 20/20. But since we got the hook shot, we actually are pretty much safe to do a bunch of different things now. A bunch of little side quests and side activities. Will you give me magic? No. Will you give me magic? You'll give me nothing. Alright, there's actually a couple of things I can actually get here. Showing off those invincibility frames when you roll. God, this is such a cool-ass sword. I love how this sword looks. It's in-game model more than its, like, B-button model. The B-button model makes it look a little bit too orangey. But the in-game model looks perfect. And this sword gets, like, no love, man. Like, nobody's out here like, oh man, remember the Gilded Sword? It's just me banging that drum. How many pieces are we at now? Oh, that was our full one. That was our last one that we needed. Cool. Get out of here, you. On the surface. Alright, now back over here to Lever Town. I swear it feels like the long shot, or this hook shot is longer than the long shot. Not by much, but just a little bit. Now, is it here where the path splits? Let's see, can I make this jump? Probably. With the bunny hood. No, not that. Bunny hood. Oh, overshot it. I need to get a little bit closer. Let's try this again without the bunny hood. And now you. There's a lot of just doing things over again in this game, which makes the inertia a lot more pronounced. Oh, this was just for... Damn it. Damn you, randomizer brain. Can I at least hook shot to this so I don't have to go all the way down? Okay, good. Okay, I'm not crazy, right? There was a dot there. That indicates that I can hookshot to this, so you're fucking lying to me, game. You're fucking bullshitting me, game. Okay, maybe the hookshot isn't as long as the long shot after all. Now for one of the more tedious side quests in the game. How do I get him to stop swimming? There we go. Look at this asshole just standing underwater, showing off. I can do it too. See? It's another quote-unquote race. In other words, follow the dickhead as he drops things this time. See if I can do this first try. Hopefully I can, because this is long enough as it is. Good old Beavers race. If I want all the rewards, I have to do it twice. They really went nuts on the minigames in this one. Yeah, this one wasn't too bad, it was just kind of tedious. Alright, gotta do it again if I want that empty bottle, and I do. Thus, we have found the bathroom break of the stream. There's not much to say about beaver races other than, yep, it's a beaver race. It does force you to get a lot more acclimated to the swimming controls, which are actually pretty easy and pretty intuitive. It is like inverted controls, so it does make sense if you've played like some flight games. I even use... Oh, I can use magic while in this. And done. Is there still... Like, that first... The one on the right looks like he's cheating. Like, he's got, like, a... Like, he's actually a robot. Like, he's got that spinny thing, like, right in the center of him. Like, what is that? There we go. And you can do it again for a heart piece, but I don't care. You gonna... Alright, then don't climb that. So what I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to get all the eggs, get the song that we need, and then that'll probably be... that might be stream. I don't know, we'll have to see. This has been a lot more of a side questy sort of adventure this time around, but I don't think I want to try and find all of the fairy rewards and all the fairies at the end of all of this, because there is just so much more side quest happening in this part of the story. And a lot more is just side quests in general to be done still. Like, we still have to get a mask from the first Skulltula house. We have the second Skulltula house is now open to us, which gets us a bigger wallet, which isn't the most useful thing in the world, but, you know, hey, it's there. So the way they did Skulltula houses in this one is kind of interesting. They made it so that rather than trying to find all the Skulltulas out in the overworld, you have like a small mansion kind of environment where all of the Skulltulas are, and you just have to get all of them in one go. What the fuck? How did... Alright, fine. Damn it. None of these pots want to drop magic for me. It only bothers me because I'm not at full. And how did... This is getting annoying. And still no magic. Alright, let's try this. I hate forced stealth sections. I know this was this style at the time, but it was annoying back then and it's annoying now. Look underwater, don't be a bitch. There we go. Everything is fine. We're all fine here. And you know it's fine because I said it's fine. Because nobody ever says anything is fine when it's not fine. Right? Okay, so had I done Beaver Race earlier, we'd be able to have just done this all in one go, but because I was a fool, here we are. God, how the hell do these bitches get around here? Get around in this place? I don't see their asses with hook shots on their belt. Alright, this is the main building. So we have 3 more to go in this area. And this was inevitably not the way. Thank God we have the stone mask. She's staring right at us, too. But she can't see me. Get fucked. Man, that was rude. Anyway. I like how they bleed blue. Does being a pirate give you that ability, or does beating a Gerudo give you the ability to stick to walls like a Spider-Man? Use that, grab an empty bottle, up we go. I think the last time I actually played this I only had 3 bottles as well. Put this mask back on. A little chugging there. This one we already got. So there's 2 more left. Okay. I guess I should have seen that coming. Come on, grab the ledge, you weenus. Okay, do you just lead out? No, you don't. That's what you get for stealing eggs, bitch. What are you gonna make? What are you gonna do with those Zora eggs? Make a sandwich? Fuck off. Colorful bitches. Magic? Magic? No, $1. Not even a magic dollar. There, and now we need 1 more. Very nice of the game to give us a lot of roofies. Okay, I think now what we need to do is go all the way up to the top. Yeah, having to do that is annoying, but imagine how much worse it'd be if you didn't know where all the bottles were and you had to keep going back and forth between the lab and this area just so that you can drop off an egg. Like, it was a very bad decision to make it like this. I'm taking your treasure. Can't even hold it. I throw it on the ground. You think I care about your treasure, bitches? Oh, this one's purple. Nice lavender color. No, I think it does end here. So I'll have gotten everything I came here for. And dive. So now we just need to get caught, take the quick way out. Sup? Aw, I wanted to give her a good smack in the ass first. Oh well. Yeah! Fish power. Thrown out. Luckily they don't, you know, gut you like the fish you are. They just kind of throw you out of their place and just say, don't do it again. Okay, now we drop off the eggs we got, which is in no way tedious. So the way speedrunners do this is they actually have a glitch that they can do where they can duplicate any bottled item. So they only get the first egg and then just duplicate enough to get the rest, without having to do the rest of this. Which makes this immensely faster. It's just an annoying trick to do. Right. Next. Actually, it doesn't matter if we have all bottles or not. Okay, behind this guy's house surely must be magic. There we go. Need this. care about the fish. I want to know about this seahorse. Why does he want a picture of the female pirates? You know what? I don't want to know. Very, not exactly the most attractive man in the world. Guy, motherfucker over here looking like a thumb. I'm getting the hell out of here. He doesn't even have a door to knock on, too. Oh, God. That's some imagery nobody needs to see in their life. And we need you. Because we needed a seahorse to figure out how to get to Pinnacle Rock so that we could go get the last of our Zora eggs that were dropped by the pirates. And this is the second sentient creature that we've stuck into a bottle for purposes of main quest. Because this is another, like, invisible maze kind of section. Alright, now we've got to kill all the sea snakes. Luckily, we don't have to worry about changing tunics at all or anything like that in this because we just become a fish. It's fine because we needed to kill a lot of these sea snakes anyway for Zora eggs. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the maze you can't see in bullshit that they seem to love so much in this game. And in general, really, because they did that a couple of times in Ocarina, if I recall correctly. At least once. With in the desert. This, get some extra magic. The only ones that are really important to us are the ones that actually have Zora eggs behind them. Damn it. Come on. Just die. There we go. Another Zora egg? Nope, just a chest. Chest I probably have no reason to open because it should only have money in it. I can't hold any more dollars. Yep, there we go. And then you just have pots with magic in it. Presumably magic in it. No. Of course not. Why would you be a useful pot? There's our last egg. No, it looks like I dropped about a small amount of frames. So far, this has been a lot more of a stable experience than the other site I was on. Let's see, will you have magic? No. And there we go. Seahorse saved. Yeah, it was just his friend that was in danger. Just a friend. Nothing more. Then again, I don't need to know the lives of seahorses. Can I actually just warp out from here? Let's find out. That's not the way to do it. I need to do this. Why is it taking an extra set of notes to get my songs out here? Can. So much more convenient. Nope, this is just a clutch of eggs that was laid by the lead singer of the guy whose body we are inhabiting. His band. She laid weird eggs and went mute. And we're collecting the eggs that were stolen. Huh, baby Zoras look like tadpoles. What in the world could it mean? That looks suspiciously like bars of music. Nope. Are you not going to... Yeah, I do have some kind of instrument. Thank you. Holy shit. A Link didn't even need to hear the song this time. So apparently Link can read music canonically. Oh, really? That'll be interesting to find out. I see you sent it on Steam, so I look forward to seeing what this is. I assume it has online? But I think this is actually a good stopping point. We learned the song that the Zora were meant to teach us. The only other thing we could do is a Skulltula house. And I don't know if I feel like doing that right away. I think we'll save that for next time. And for now, I'm going to go back in time and save my game. There we go. Alright, with that, I will say thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, so long, take care, and goodbye.